In this video, we're going to have a look at ordering decimals. To order a set of decimals, you should first make sure they have the same number of decimal places by adding zeros on where needed. So, in my first example, I need all of my numbers to have 3 decimal places. So I need to add a couple of zeros onto my first number, 1 onto my second, and 1 onto my last. Now that all of my numbers have 3 digits after the decimal point, I can start to think about which one's biggest and which one's smallest. The next thing you want to do is write each of the numbers as if they had no decimal places in. So the first number would become 1200, the second number would be 1190, the third number 1205, and the last number 1210. Assuming I want to put the numbers in order from smallest to biggest, that now means that the smallest number is 1190, then 1200, 1205, and finally 1210. The final thing that we need to do is write the numbers in order, but we need to remember to write them in their original form. So that gives us 1.19 at the start, followed by 1.2, 1.205, and then finally 1.21 at the end. That is our set of numbers in order. We can do the same thing in our second example. I'm going to start off by making sure all of the numbers have the same amount of decimal places. So now all of them have 3 numbers after the decimal point. Secondly, I'm going to write the numbers as if there were no decimal points there. So I get 85, 200, 70, 150, and 145. Then I can use these to decide which one's biggest and which one's smallest. So 70 is the smallest, followed by 85, then 145, 150, and finally 200. That's in order from smallest to biggest. The last thing to do is write the numbers out, but remember they have to be in the original form. So that starts off with 0.07, followed by 0.085, next is 0.145, 0.15, and then finally 0.2 at the end. So that is our set of numbers in order from smallest to biggest.